Hello dear friend, my name is Xander and I'm a binary options trader. Today, I'll show you a simple indicator strategy that helps me earn over $100 daily. You might wonder, why indicators? Because they provide specific, concrete signals. No guessing, no relying on intuition. The indicator shows the signal. You enter the trade. I'll show you which indicators I use, the exact entry rules, live trades happening right now. And at the end, I'll introduce my bot that automatically finds these signals and sends them straight to my phone. Let's get started. As you can see, I've already opened the Pocket Option platform where we'll be trading. Let me refresh the page to prove this is a real account. I can refresh it multiple times if needed. Take a moment to look at the interface. Everything is live. Prices are moving in real time. No recordings, no demos. This is exactly the environment we'll be working in, so you can fully follow every step and repeat it on your side. Now, let's dive into the strategy and start with the indicators. My strategy uses the indicators Bollinger Bands and the RSI. Why these two? They complement each other perfectly and provide highly accurate entry points when used together. One helps us understand market structure, the other shows momentum and strength. Let me explain RSI first. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. You can see it displayed at the bottom of the chart, constantly moving as the price changes. This indicator helps us understand the current condition of the market and trader behavior. It shows when an asset is overbought or oversold. Notice the bottom section here. Level 30 is marked right here, and level 70 is at the top. These levels are extremely important and we'll be using them constantly in this strategy. When the asset rises above 70, it's considered overbought and will likely fall soon. When it drops below 30, it's oversold and will probably rise. This gives us a clear visual signal of potential reversals. I covered RSI in greater detail in my previous video, so if you want a deeper explanation, make sure to check that out. Now for Bollinger Bands. This indicator has three lines: the top, the middle, and the bottom, which move together with the price. The middle line represents the average price index as a volatility baseline, while the top and bottom lines are just depending on market conditions. When the price touches the top line, it usually signals a potential sell. When the price touches the bottom line, it signals a potential buy. That's why Bollinger Bands work perfectly together with the RSI. Now, let's configure them properly. Starting with the RSI. The standard period is 14, and we'll keep that. But I'll adjust the visual style to make everything clear and easy to read. The main RSI line is set to white, 3 pixels thick. Level 70 is marked in red with a 2 pixel line. Level 50 stays unchanged. Level 30 is marked in green, also 2 pixels thick. That's it for the RSI settings. Now let's move on to Bollinger Bands. Set the period to 20 and the deviation to 2. For the style settings, the top band is red with a 2 pixel line, the middle band is gray, and the bottom band is green with a 2 pixel line. We'll keep the background white for maximum clarity. Before we move on, take a moment to make sure your settings match mine exactly. These parameters are important because this strategy relies on precision, not guesswork. If your indicators look the same on the chart, you're doing everything right so far? All indicators are now configured. Let's quickly double check the chart settings. We're using a candlestick chart with a 1-minute time frame, and the expiration time is set to 5 minutes. Perfect. Everything is set up correctly: chart type, time frame, and expiration time. We're fully prepared to trade. Let me find a suitable setup, and I'll be right back. Found one: the Australian dollar Canadian dollar pair. The setup looks clean, so I'm opening the sell trade here. This is a live example of exactly how the strategy is meant to be used. Let me quickly walk you through the logic. In this strategy, we use 3 key checkpoints, and all 3 must align. We don't predict the market, we wait for confirmation. If even one condition is missing, we simply skip the trade and move on. First checkpoint, or RSI above 70. Look closely here. Our RSI pushed above this level and then started pulling back, which tells us that buying pressure is fading and momentum is weakening. This gives us our first sell signal confirmed. Second checkpoint, price touched the upper Bollinger Band. This shows that price is stretched to the upside and trading outside its normal range. In these zones, Reversals happen much more often. That's our second sell signal confirmed. Third checkpoint, reversal confirmation from price action. We wait for the market to respond, not guess. And right here, you can see red candles forming, showing that sellers are stepping in and taking control. Third sell signal confirmed. When all three confirmations align like this, the decision becomes simple. We open the trade and let probability do the rest. Now we wait for the result. Trade closed in profit. We earned $460. A nice, clean trade. This shows exactly why following the strategy step by step works so consistently. The sell entry logic should be crystal clear now. We waited for 3 confirmations, and everything lined up perfectly. If you're unsure about anything, feel free to drop your questions in the comments below. I'll make sure to respond. Now, looking at the chart, I already see another potential setup for me. This time it could be a sell again, but we need a reversal candle to confirm. Patience is key, we never rush these entries. But for demonstration purposes, I want to show you a buy setup instead, so you can see how the strategy works in both directions. Let's open this trade now. By this point, you probably understand the logic very well. First checkpoint, RSI dropped below 30 and has started to rise. That's our first buy signal, showing that momentum is shifting upward. Take note how clear this signal is on the chart. Second checkpoint, price dropped and touched the green bottom line, which is the lower Bollinger Band. This confirms the asset is oversold in the zone. That's our second buy signal. Third checkpoint, we need price action confirmation. Here we see the strong green candles forming. This is a reversal confirmation in the third buy signal. Everything aligns perfectly. So there you have it. I've demonstrated both directions using the same strategy. Just 3 checkpoints, always the same. Hopefully, this is crystal clear now. Now we wait for the results, and you can already see the trade moving into profit. Notice how following these 3 steps keeps the trade simple and predictable. You'll fast forward a bit so we can see the final outcome. But the key takeaway is that this method works consistently, whether it's a buy or a sell setup. This trade closed at a loss, and that's completely normal. It happens to every trader. Indicators are powerful tools, but they don't guarantee 100% accuracy. That's the reality of trading. What's important is that we follow the strategy consistently. Over time, this produces positive results overall. Typically 6 to 7 out of 10 trades end up profitable. That's more than enough to stay in the green and grow your account steadily. Looking back at this particular trade, I can see that my entry was slightly late. Ideally, the entry would have been right here, catching the exact moment when all 3 checkpoints aligned. Timing is critical, and this is why patience matters so much in trading. Another thing to notice, if we had chosen just 30 seconds more for the expiration time, this trade would have closed profitably based on how the price behaved afterward. Small adjustments like this can make a difference, but they don't change the core strategy. Now let's move forward and look for another opportunity. You'll be scanning 10 to 15 assets simultaneously to find the cleanest setup, the one that matches all 3 checkpoints perfectly. Once I find it, you'll return with a ready trade so we can go through the entry logic together and see the process in action again. This is how disciplined trading works. Scan, wait, confirm, then execute. We're opening the trade on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen pair in the OTC market. These sessions can be a little trickier because of lower liquidity, so it's even more important to follow the strategy carefully. I'm entering the buy trade here. Let's walk through it step by step so you can see why this setup works. First signal, RSI is at level 30, showing upward momentum building. This is our first buy signal. Notice how RSI has started to turn, indicating that sellers are losing strength. Second signal, price has touched the lower Bollinger Band, the green line. This confirms that the asset is in an oversold zone, making the buy opportunity stronger. That's our second confirmation. Third signal, price action itself gives the final confirmation. Here we have a green reversal candle forming a clear sign that buyers are stepping in. All 3 signals are now aligned perfectly. With all confirmations in place, we enter the trade and now simply wait for the results. Keep an eye on the chart. This is where patience pays off. The trade is moving as expected, and we can already see momentum shifting in our favor. Trade close in profit. Another clean example of how following the strategy pays off. Let's take a moment to review today's short session. We had 3 trades in total. That's enough to see the strategy in action without rushing. 2 of them were winners, and 1 ended in a loss. The 2 winning trades earned $460 and $440 respectively. That's a total of $900 from the winners alone. The losing trade cost $500, which is part of trading. Losses happen, and that's perfectly normal. It's how we manage them that makes the difference. Now, let's calculate the net result. Take the total from the winners, $900, and subtract the $500 loss. That leaves us with a net profit of $400. So, in just a short session, following the strategy produced a clear, positive outcome. This is the kind of consistent approach that builds an account over time. The strategy works, as you've seen. But here's the challenge: finding workable signals isn't as simple as it looks. You need to monitor 10 to 15 assets simultaneously. Check the indicators every minute, and wait for perfect alignments across multiple currency pairs. Watching the charts constantly for hours is mentally exhausting. After 2 to 4 hours of this constant monitoring, you really notice how tiring manual trading can be. Even a small mistake or missed signal can cost you, which is why discipline is so important. That's exactly why my team and I created a bot specifically for this trading strategy. And yes, it's completely free. No payment is required. I'm not charging you anything. This tool was designed to make trading simpler and more consistent for anyone following the strategy. The design might change slightly by the time you're rewatching this video, but the functionality only improves over time. The core features signal analysis, indicators, and data support remain stable, so nothing radical will change anytime soon. Right now, we're in the middle of rebranding, so the interface may look slightly different. But let me show you the core functionality step by step. First, we turn off all indicators for a completely clean chart. The bot works exclusively on financial market currency pairs, so you can trust the signals are based on real trading conditions. Navigate to the signals section and choose your preferred currency pair. Let's try Euro Swiss franc as an example. Watch closely. Within seconds, the bot provides a sell analysis. You could open a trade here, though price movement has already started. The signal includes everything: 5-minute expiration, resistance and support levels, indicators, moving averages, the works. Behind the scenes, the bot analyzes a total of 130 indicators, plus it uses artificial intelligence to refine signals. I'm not exaggerating, this is a serious system designed to handle complex market data in real time. Here's real-time data from today, January 27th, showing actual profit results. I can scroll through them slowly so you can see how trades performed. Notice how consecutive trades overlap. The strategy maximizes opportunity without overtrading. For full statistics, access the button, type the statistics command. Total signals analyzed over 21,000, approaching 22,000. Overall win rate 89%. Just this week alone, 47 signals with only 4 losses. Opening it again, 92% winning rate, very consistent. That concludes this video overview. Please make sure to subscribe and like. The bot link is in the description below. Even if you decide not to use the bot, no pressure. The strategy I demonstrated is completely free and still very effective if applied manually. A few final tips before you go. First, patience. Don't chase every signal. Wait for setups that meet all 3 checkpoints perfectly. Learn from mistakes, each one is a lesson. Second, discipline. If you hit 3 consecutive losses, stop trading for the day. Don't try to recover impulsively, your account comes first. Third, risk management. Never risk more than 5% of your deposit per trade. Protecting your capital is more important than chasing every opportunity. Fourth, practice. Spend your first week trading on a demo account. Learn signal recognition. Don't limit yourself to 3 trades, open 10, 20, 50, even 100 if needed. Practice builds confidence and understanding. For automated signal detection, check the link in the description. Like and subscribe. I regularly share trades and results so you can follow along. Remember, trading always involves risk. Apply the strategy carefully, stay disciplined, and trust the process. That's all for today. See you in the next video, and I wish you profitable trades and clear setups every time.